So first off, we're going to talk about price. And of course, this is something that I've never really compared in the past just because I know it can be like a touchy issue, but I'm to the point where I'm just going to say it like it is. So doTERRA'S blend for a 15 milliliter is $48 if you are just a regular person, or if you're a member, the member pricing is $36. Whereas Revive's version of the blend, a 10 milliliter, so it's 2/3 of the quantity, it is $12.50. And all these prices are in American, and it's the prices that I last saw. So of course this is subject to change, but this is what I'm seeing currently. Next, we're going to talk about the ingredients. So I'm going to share with you what it says on the inside. So feel free to pause if you want to read the ingredients. As you can see, doTERRA does not mention, at least on my bottle, the Latin name, which I feel like is very important, but it's just not there. Then we have the ingredients for Revive, and I'm going to share them side to side, but I'm also going to talk about it a little bit. So we have them side to side for those who want to compare. All right, so the ingredients, we have anise is in both of them, peppermint, ginger, caraway, coriander, tarragon, and fennel. So unfortunately, doTERRA doesn't say which anise is actually in the blend. I've tried looking on their website, but it doesn't say because there's different kind of anise with the Latin name. So I'm not sure if the same anise are in both bottles, but Revive does say which one is in their bottle. So apart from that, they both have the same ingredients. With anise, we're not really sure what doTERRA has because they don't really share that. You'll also notice on the bottle that the order of the ingredients is not the same. I know that in the food industry, the first one labeled or the first one listed would be the one that there is the most quantity of. I've seen a lot of, aromatherapy students or aromatherapists kind of say that because it's the first one on the bottle, that means that there's more of that essential oil. I don't know if that's the case because I've read in a book from Valerie Ann Warwood that she said the order of the list does not reflect the quantity of the oils in it, like that the first one doesn't mean that there's more of that oil. It's more of the blending order that it represents, which I don't know if that's what people practice now. I don't know if that's what these companies practice. Just a side note that the lists of ingredients are in different orders. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to smell Digestzen, Zengest first, and then I'm going to smell Digest Support from Revive. Then I will take a 5-minute break and then compare this to this. I know that if you smell one first, sometimes smelling the next one, it kind of changes what it actually smells like. So Digestzen. Okay. Very licoricey like it is. Because you have the fennel in that. I think the anise smells like that as well. Revive's next. I'm cracking this open for the first time, by the way, on video. Oh, I'm feeling that it smells more like ginger. Okay, very interesting. So anise is first in this doTERRA's oil, which, okay, I do smell the licorice. Peppermint and then ginger are the first few ones here, but then peppermint's the third one on doTERRA. Because I don't know if I smell that much of a licorice smell, but maybe that's because this was really overpowering for licorice smell, and then I'm kind of like nose blind, and then I just smell the ginger because this is what's changed. Okay, I think I might smell the licorice smell now. Anyways, I'm going to turn off the video, and then I'm going to do the Revive and then the doTERRA just to see if I do smell licorice with this one. All right, so now I'm going to smell the Digest Support. It's been a good 20 minutes since I last smelled it. Remember, I didn't really smell that much licorice-y smells. It's more ginger because I think I was overpowered, like my nose was overpowered by the really licorice-y smelling Digestzen. Okay, so I do smell that there are kind of like licorice undertones, but I would still say that ginger really pops out as like being the most powerful. It does say peppermint first before ginger. Okay, and now more of the like the licorice-y notes are coming out now that I've like gotten used to the ginger. This is a hard one. Okay, now I'd say this smells more like Digestzen. I smell it longer. But honestly, like the ginger at first, it did smell like as like really dominant. Okay, like if I'm smelling this now, I'd be like, oh yeah, it smells like Digestzen. Because I've like smelled it so much. And it's like, I think my nose is kind of going nose blind a little bit to ginger. Okay, it does smell licoricey, like it does now. At first I wasn't sure. And again, fennel's like midway down the ingredients list, and then anise is like at the last one. I know there's no cinnamon in here, but the first thing I smelled after smelling this in doTERRA is I felt like, it smells like cinnamon buns, like sweeter. It does smell sweeter, but then again, if I'm not mistaken, their peppermint smells sweet, so I'm wondering if it's that. Peppermint is the second oil after anise. I'm gonna smell the Revive again. Yeah, ginger's popping up again. So, bird egg. Do they smell exactly the same? No, they don't really. Do they smell similar? I would say yes, especially after you've smelled this like for a while, but they do smell different. Like this one still smells pretty like gingery, like it does smell like ginger, where this one really smells like licorice a lot more. They are comparable. If you were to get me to smell both, I'd know that they're not the same. So yeah, I guess I would say if you like more licoricey smelling, then you're looking at Digestzen. If you're wanting more dominantly ginger smells, then we're looking at Digestive. I don't think I have that much time left, so if you're wanting to check out this video here where I talk about pregnancy and essential oils, feel free to click here. If not, here's a playlist that you might like. Take care and bye-bye.